Hello everybody, today I'm talking about enamelware, vintage and antique enamelware. There are lots of different kinds and I'm going to show you some examples of the different sorts that there are and talk about how they're made. I'll begin with items that are used regularly around the home. This is a lovely coffee pot. It's made from pressed steel and powdered glass is applied to it, and then it's put into a kiln which melts the powdered glass and bonds it to this steel to give a porcelain-like finish. And these were popular in the early part of the 20th century. This one's actually a chocolate pot because the handle is in a different position as it was from the coffee pot. And this one's got decoration on it with flowers and leaves. Very pretty. Now this one is one of my favourite possessions. My dad bought it for me. And it's a lovely coffee pot and it's got enamelled flowers on it. And these items with the decoration would have probably been a little bit more expensive than the plain ones. As you can see, it's very pretty. It's got a little hinged lid. These are canisters. They are used to keep herbs and spices, tea, coffee, sugar, flour, that kind of thing in. And they're very useful because they keep things nice and dry, stop the damp getting to them. As you can see, the coffee pot's got a few chips on the lid, but chippy enamel is very fashionable. And here we have a collection of enamel coffee pots and canisters together, and there's an old whisk there as well. And there's the big coffee pot and the other canisters I showed you, and a canister at the back with some wooden spoons and utensils in it. And that's how you can display them around the home. We also find things like this. These are utensils, serving spoons and colander spoons, and they come in all different colours and were popular from the early 20th century up until probably the Second World War. And they also come with a utensil hanger to display them on, and here we have some displayed. I have one like this in my shop. Links to those in the description. Okay, and now this is what you call a go-to bed. It's a little candlestick. In the days before we all had electric light, and we used to have to take a candlestick upstairs with us, and that's a very pretty example. And now this is a trivet. This is different because it's not made from steel, it's made from cast iron. But the same enamelling technique is applied with powdered glass and then being put into the kiln to bond it to the metal. This is a Dutch oven or a casserole pot. Again, it's cast iron, and this kind of thing is made by Le Creuset in France. It's a very well-known make, and they're the kinds of pots and pans that last you a lifetime. They really are durable and very, very good. This is a little bathroom door sign. It says salle de bain, which is French for bathroom. And interestingly, it's white and decorated on the front, and on the back it has graniteware enamel, which is grey speckly. Both sides need to be enamelled to make it strong. This is a Coleman's advertising sign, a large sign from the late 19th, early 20th century, and it's being used as a splashback behind a cooker, which is a very good idea. And now we have guilloche enamel. This is used in jewellery and fine things such as this perfume bottle. The top has engine turned decoration that gives that sunburst pattern, and then clear glass enamel paste is applied over the top. And now this is called Champlevé enamel. Champlevé is a different technique. The bronze pot is engraved or carved out to give fields where enamel can be put in, and then when it's fired it makes the pattern. and each colour has to be fired separately. So this is quite a time consuming and difficult process to do, and these pieces are quite expensive, very expensive in their time, because obviously when they were made sort of 100 years ago, it was quite a labour intensive and expensive process. Very pretty, even different colours within one field in some places. And this kind of enamel is very collectible and would be the sort of higher end of enamelware. This is an interesting vase. It's another example of Champlevé enamel, and as you can see around that centre panel, the carved out areas where the enamel has been laid. But around the top and the bottom there's a frieze, and that is decorated with Cloisonné enamel, which is a different technique altogether. That has wires that are attached to the body of the vase in shapes, and then the enamel's filled into those. These two beautiful vases are another example of the highest quality of Cloisonné enamel. They're Japanese, and the wires that have been applied to the bronze body are silver, and this denotes the highest quality of Cloisonné enamel. These would have been extremely expensive when they were made, because they take many man hours, and you have to be very skilled to know how to make these. Each colour is fired separately, and afterwards they are highly polished until you get this perfect vase. And this beautiful pair of vases are available on Anglo-French Vintage, one of my Etsy shops. See the link in the description. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little video all about enamelware. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and come back again to see more videos. Thanks again. Bye for now.